Chapter 4: The Rebel. You follow Adrian's directions to an eerie, dark alley in the warehouse district. You can hear faint, tiny-sounding 1920s music from up ahead. Several guards smartly dressed in suits and derby hats stand outside a door. As you approach, one guard steps in your path. "Good evening, sir. What's your business, madam?" "I'm here to see the Baron." Another one of his playthings, eh? Good luck, sweetheart. Nice knowing you. Side through thick smoke, you see a crowd of people in 1920s attire surrounding an old-timey cocktail bar. The decor is a mashup of tone of the such a large and modern-day industrial club. Exotic animal heads are mounted on the walls. Men with cigars and women with long cigarette holders lounge on sleek banquets. How am I going to find the Baron in here? You hear chewing and the dull, meaty sounds of his fists pounding on flesh. A crooked sign in the shape of an arrow painted with the words "To the Pit" points down a set of stairs. I should head down to the pit. As you push through the smoke and cheering crowd on the steps, you can see the two fighting men up close. Oh my god. Every time a punch lands, the crowd cheers. Blood pours out of one man's nose into his mouth and down his chin. Whoa. The other guy isn't in any better shape, with one eye totally shut, puffy and red. You take your eyes off the fighters and look closely at the crowd as they stare intently at the bleeding fighters. The fangs emerge. Remember, Amy, you're among vampires. Decide to head somewhere less noticeable, but as you step back, you bump into someone. Oh, sorry. Turn to see a gaunt, greasy-head vampire blocking your path. "Can I help you, young lady?" "Yes, I'm looking for the Baron." "Oh, you are." He laughs, stops and stares at you, licking his lips. You're terrified, but you speak up as loudly as you can. "I am. Can you help or not?" "Oh, I think I can be very helpful." He steps menacingly towards you, but then the vampire stops in his tracks when he sees the protected brand on your forearm. "Oh. Yeah, that's right. I'm protected, so back off." "My humblest apologies. I never meant, I never thought to." "Get the hell away from her, McGinty." The sound of the man's deep baritone, the room instantly hushes and all attention turns to him. The vampire, harassing you, scurries away. He walks slowly towards you, flanked by two cruel-faced thugs. "Are you the Baron, sir?" "I am, and what are you doing in my club?" "I was sent by Adrian Rains." He studies you intently. "Is that right? I suppose you're his type cocky, idealistic human." He spits out the last word with disgust, but you stare him in the eyes, refusing to back down. "Come here then, you trollop." I should bow my head as I approach. The Baron snorts, pleased at your ingratiating display. "Look at that, fellas, the kitten knows her place. I always like that." Step up close to the Baron, close enough to hear him wheeze on every exhale, close enough to smell his sausage breath. He leans in next to your ear. "What do you have for me, you tart? Better make it good." I should hand him the summons. He grudgingly plucks the summons from hand, glancing at it casually. A summons before the council, creating fells, what tedium. He throws the summons aside and gestures to his slugs. "Grab her." They pick you up, one holding each of your arms. You struggle against them. "I'm under Adrian's protection." "That means we can't hurt you. But there's no rule against locking you up for a little while. It's long enough to make Adrian worry, say 6 months. I have a very special place for my favorite guests."
John!
"Wait, please don't hurt me.
Hey, John!
Please don't trust the messenger. Adrian will make it up to you if you let me go." "And what if I don't want anything from Adrian, sweetling? Besides watching him squirm, that is. Please, I'm begging you, let me go." "Should have thought twice before coming to my club, little gull. Now you'll pay the price." "I tire of this, boys. Take it to the bloody cells." "Wait." The band's two goons drag you down a disorientingly long hallway. You kick and scream, but they are too strong for you to escape. Hey, help someone. From the end of the hallway, you see a figure accelerating towards you quickly, smoothly. The guards notice the figure and pause for a split second, before they can even open their mouths to ask who it is. Enough! What the f... With a fluid gesture, the figure draws a katana from a sheath on his back and cuts through there in a sharp horizontal line. The first guard's head pops off his neck with an audible spray, and as his body comes to ash. Whoa. The second guard lurches towards him, slashing at his chest with a claw. But the figure ducks low, slicing upwards, cleaving the guard's arm clean off. As the guard staggers back, the figure draws a wooden stake out of his jacket, twirls it in his hand, and drives it into the guard's chest. Die. The guard explodes into a cloud of ash. I look up into the glowing red eyes of your rescuer. Let's go. He grabs your hand and pulls you down the hallway. What's going on? Who are you? Talk later. We have to get out of here now. He pulls you out a back door down the side street past the docks and through a series of alleys. Finally, you follow him through an unmarked door and he slams it shut behind you, locking it with several massive bolts. Your heart is racing. You collapse, panting. The vampire who saved you collapses into a chair. The glow of face from the vampire's eyes as his fangs recede. Oh my god. You can stop panicking, we lost them. Who are you? Hello, way to say thanks. Sorry, thank you for getting me out of there, but who are you and where am I? Name's Jax Matsuo. This is my safe house. Before you can ask more, a door at the end of the room swings open. Two vampires walk in, eyeing you cautiously. A burly man covered in tattoos and a little girl. Is she a new friend? Can I play with my new friend? Bringing home strays now, are we? Jax lets out a weary sigh. The band's men were dragging you off. I had to do something. And we meet Lula and Arnold. They're hiding out here too. Arnold shoots you a curdling scowl. Should have let the band boys have her. She chose to serve the clans. She ought to die by him. Serve the... You remember what Adrian told you earlier, and the revelation hits instantly. You're clanless vampires hiding from the council. Look at that, quick learner. No wonder Adrian hired you. I didn't know so much. Have you been following me? Jax shrugs. Why? Because he thought he could use you as a spy. Right, Arnold, could you take Lula to the other room? What do you say, boss? Arnold leads Lula away, leave me alone with Jax. So, you've been following me. Jax, thank you for saving me. You're welcome. If they'd taken away, you would have never come back. Yeah, I got that feeling. Truly thanks. So am I your president now? Please, the last thing I need is Agent Tang up here, the city looking for you. My people are hunted enough as is. He walks over to a cabinet, opens it, and pours himself a drink out of a Bloodbound bottle. You're free to go anytime you'd want. Step out the front door, and you're probably fine if you blend into a crowd. Just like that. Jax takes a swig. Just like that. You start towards the door, but you're still thinking about that little girl. So, you guys, if you're clanless, doesn't that mean we'll become fellows? You nod, Jax cocks an eyebrow at you as if taking you in for the first time. What do you care? Aren't you one of Adrian's lackeys? Look, I only even learned about vampires 2 days ago. I barely know anything. But you all seem like good people. If you're in danger of turning into those monsters, then yeah, I do care. Jax stares at you for a minute, then pours a second drink and slides it your way. Without the bend of an elder vampire protecting us, going fell is pretty damn common. Some of us can resist it, though, through sheer will, not many. Though, we found that we can often delay it by feeding off humans. We were close to before the dawning, something about the lingering emotional connection. But often it's only a matter of time. That's terrible. Yeah, it's all terrible. No one here wanted to be turned into a vampire. Most of us just wanted to go about living our lives. Instead, we have to hide in the shadows, watching out for our own kind, dreading the day one of us goes feral. Could the clans let you in, give you brands to protect you all? Oh, they could. They could save all my people in an instant. They just choose not to. Because all they care about is the personal empire. He smashes his fist down angrily and the glass explodes in his hand. He glances down at it in annoyance. The door at the end of the room flies open. Naruto and Lula look in. Everything okay? We heard a break. Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little heated. Listen, Amy, you should probably go. Wouldn't want Adrian to come looking. You look around at the other vampires in the safe house, seeing them in a new light. This is your chance to meet some planet vampires and get closer to Jax. I like to say. For a little while at least, that's okay. You, really? Jax eyes you up and down, suspiciously at first, but then seems to make up his mind about something. You're welcome to. Go ahead, talk to the others, see how the other lives. You glance around, Lila has settled down to play with some toys. Arnold is busy pouring himself a drink. Let's go talk to Arnold. If you want. Just leads you over to Arnold, who glances up. Making friends with the enemy already. She seems open-minded. Could be useful to have someone on the inside. Play nice. I'm Amy. Right. Nice to meet you, Amy. Nice to meet you, nice tats. Hey, thanks. I made a plan to get one in every country I visited. Too bad I only got the 2. What happened? My wife and I were gonna travel the world together, but then we got bit. She fell right away, threw me into a tailspin. I'm sorry. Figured I'd try and travel by myself, get my mind in a better place, but turns out I can't leave the country. Can't you get a passport? As far as the government knows, I died 15 years ago. Trying to get on a plane would set off a whole lot of red flags. We're not like those fancy clan vampires with the fake passports and doctored for goods. We're just dead. I'm gonna taste a swig from a bottle of whiskey. I'm sorry, I thought I'd be traveling with my lady right now, but instead we're running from house to house. God damn the city, man. Treating us like criminals when we're the victims. Hanging the old timer. I wouldn't want her to see me like this. Hell, I don't want to see me like this. Anna gets up and walks away. Is it gonna be okay? Probably not. See how tough it is being rejected from both the human world and the vampire world. Have you looked for help inside the city? Trust me, in New York City, we have it good. Up here, the council at least kills us quickly. Some other cities make that look like a blessing. God, that's horrible. It's life. Suddenly, Jax lurches to the side of the gas, gritting his teeth. What's the matter? Nothing. He lifts up his shirt and you see a long bloody gash on in his side. One of the band's guards got me before I got him. It's not bad though. Well, it's not good. Some of the vampires crowd around. You need to feed Jax. That wound's not gonna heal itself. Yeah, well, we're not meeting up with the volunteers for today's feeding until later. We need a human now. Our eyes turn to you. Jax can feed on me. You sure it's not harmful, but it can be intense? You saved my life. Are you this much? Sit down next to Jax. The other vampires turn away to give you privacy. His hands are gentle on your neck as he positions you carefully. Do you need me to do anything? You volunteering was enough. Let me take things from here. He brushes your hair away from your neck and uses his thumb to trace your jugular vein from under your chin down to your collarbone. His fingers descend, his eyes glow red. Then with surprising speed, he sinks his teeth into your neck. The mouth is warm, it's shocking and intimate. Oh. It hurts, but it also feels incredibly good. You tilt your head back, gasping, feeling like your whole body's on fire. But you also don't want him to stop, ever. You feel his smooth, sharp fangs pulsing gently under your skin like a heartbeat. His hand grips your thigh. Waves of pleasure spread through your body. You have to bite your lip. You hold it all in. You're not even sure how much time has passed when he carefully detaches himself from your neck and sits up, exhaling. Now that is so much better. Wow. Jack pricks his fingertip and presses his blood to your neck, sealing the wounds. Are you okay? Yes, more than okay. I mean, yes, I'm fine. He laughs. I told you, intense, right? That's a fair description. He holds the napkin up to your neck. You feel relaxed, almost tipsy. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, we gotta get moving. Safe houses are only safe for so long. It was good to meet you, Amy. Thanks for being open-minded. Glad I got to spend some time with all of you. He scrawls something on a scrap of paper and hands it to you. My number in case you need it. Hopefully I won't be in a situation with the band's henchmen anytime soon. Hopefully not, but call it if you need any kind of help at all. And a word of advice, don't trust anyone on the council. But Adrian's been... They turn on everyone sooner or later, always. I'll keep that in mind. I do hope we'll meet again. Till then. He pushes the front door of the warehouse open for you and smiles as you leave. You wave goodbye to the clanless quickly before slipping out the front door onto a busy nighttime street, blending to the passers-by. You hurry home. As you arrive in front of your apartment building, you see a familiar silhouette pacing on the sidewalk outside. Adrian? Amy, I've been waiting for you. I didn't hear from you after you went to see the band. Apparently you just disappeared. I disappeared because you tried to lock me up. Apparently your protective Ben isn't that goddamn protective. As spies in the band's organization, they wouldn't have let anything bad happen to you. They saw his men drag you off and were planning to free you from his cells when you disappeared. How did you do that, by the way? I fought back hard. You fought off the band's men. A sharp kick to the crotch does wonders. No doubt. Anything else? No, I was merely worried. I'm relieved that you're all right. You're not lying to me about the spies. I wasn't in real danger. I promise you. He turns away to leave. With a sigh, you took your keys and enter the building. Come through your apartment door exhausted. To your surprise, the lights are all on. Every game is paused mid-game. If look, glad you're still up. I had just had the wow this night. Put your bag down and freeze. You look at the pause game. The controller tossed on the floor. Lily? You crane your head around the couch. Lily's prone form lies on the floor in a pool of her own blood. Her throat punctured by 2 bite marks. Lily!